Viewers and subscribers, welcome to another edition of the Coach's Desk with your host, Kevin Minze. And this time we'll be giving you our sports weekly review. Topics that we'll be talking about today will include Salwa retains Dr. Emir Crowne, VCB lauded champs for her competitive edge, Joneille Smith underwent surgery, no Racers Grand Prix for 2020. These are the things that we'll be discussing in our review this week. We want to kick it off with Joneille Smith. 2019 World Championship relay gold medalist. She actually underwent a successful surgery last Friday. And that surgery was to repair her herniated disc, which has been giving her some issues since December of 2019. Many of you might know that she was involved in a motor vehicle accident. This according to our MVP International website. So of course we learned that she was involved in an vehicular accident and she had some issues with her back. Now, of course we know that Joneille is a 2018 CSE champion and she has been suffering real severe back pain, and that was addressed on Friday last week. Now she's expected to be back or make a full recovery. That will take her about over a month for her return to her 2021 season of making, of course, the Jamaica national team for the 2021 Olympics. She is in high spirits according to our reports, and she is very eager to get back on track. All right, now moving on. Of course, many of us know that Racers Grand Prix has become an international event. Yes, it's the Continental Tour Gold Meet, and it's also one of the biggest track and field meets in the Caribbean. But guess what? With the advent of the COVID-19, this 2020 track and field event has been cancelled. This COVID-19 has been reaping havoc on the sporting disciplines right across. And the Racers Grand Prix is no exception. The big man, Glenn Mills, is the chairman of the Racers Grand Prix organizing committee. And he said that it was a tough decision that he had to make. But after careful observation of course, the global sporting trends that are happening all over the world with this coronavirus, it was the writing on the wall. And Glenn Mills is deeply saddened that he had to announce that this staging, 2020 staging, has to be cancelled. Oh, what a shame. You know, many persons, many international stars, of course, would have been lined up to compete at this event. It has become a very big meet on the calendar. It has been doing well, of course. So, you know, this is a big loss. And, you know, this meet is so big that it had Adidas as one of its sponsors. It had Richard Mille and other key partners. And, of course, they have to just turn their attention to preparing their athletes for 2021 Olympics that is coming up. So it's a sad day in track and field, especially on the local circuit. Veronica Campbell Brown, one of Jamaica's most decorated female athlete. She, some would say, is the new queen. One of the all-time greats of female sprinting. But guess what Veronica Campbell Brown has said in that regard? She said that what allowed her to be so tough as a competitor is the fact that she competed at the Boys and Girls Championship at the Jamaica National Stadium. She said that has been a big influence on her competitive edge. VCB revealed that she forged her talents in the intense furnace, that's her words, of competition. That is the Boys and Girls Championship. And of course, everybody would know that the ISA Boys and Girls Championship, arguably one of the biggest, if not the biggest high school track and field meet on the planet. And if you take it over to Mars, if you take it over to other planets, it will be still the biggest thing in the galaxy. Now, everybody would know, and if you don't know, Veronica Campbell competed for Veer Technical High School. She won the sprint double twice in her 2 final years at Champs. She won a relay gold, so she got a treble for that year. That's, for persons who don't know, 2001. She is the Class 1 record holder, 11.12 seconds, and it still stands. So Veronica Campbell would have been extremely happy that she would have graced the stage at Boys and Girls Championship. She, however, exclaimed that one of her toughest competitor and rival was Melaine Walker. Yes, she said Melaine Walker beat her out in the 100 meter. And she always looked to perform when it comes on to St. Jago High School, because St. Jago and Veer Technical were the hot topics at that time. We had the Manchester Highs, yes, but Veer Technical in that time and St. Jago. So she was always preparing in her training. They were always preparing to meet the athletes from St. Jago. So in truth and in fact, viewers and subscribers, Champs would have done well for Veronica Campbell Brown. It would have aided her to become one of Jamaica's most coveted sprinter. She had some tough challenges on the circuit at Olympics and World Championship with one Alisa Felix. Yes. And I believe that it was through her rivalry with Melaine Walker that would have developed that competitive, that strong character that would have assisted her in becoming a world beater. Big up to VCB. Big up VCB. One of Jamaica's sprinting queen. And it is still arguable if she is the best in Jamaica. Now, viewers and subscribers, embattled sprinter Salwa Ahmed Nasir, she has retained the services of Trinidadian attorneys and barristers, the big man himself, Dr. Emir Crowne and Matthew Gale. Everybody would know that Dr. Crowne represented Brianna Williams in her issue with doping, and she came out scratch-free. So Salwa decided to form her legal team, and Crowne is basically at the helm of that team. So he'll be giving her representative in the upcoming anti-doping proceedings for her whereabout violations, and that will be done before an independent disciplinary tribunal. So, will Nasser get to compete at the 21 Olympics? That would be very, very, very interesting if we have her there. And it still would be interesting if she's not there. We want her to be there because she's the defending champion for the 400 meter at the World Championship. And everybody would love to see a rematch with her and Shawnee Miller-Weaver. But it is said that Salwa would have violated under Article 2.4 of the Water Code. Yeah, and that is according to the Athletics Integrity Unit. She missed actually 4 drug tests within the last year. Interesting. And that would have been amounted to an anti-doping violation. So Salwa now has been provisionally suspended, but she has to face an independent disciplinary tribunal. And Dr. Crowne will be her lead attorney in trying to clear her name. Incidentally, Salwa has declared her innocence in this matter. Now, Dr. Emir Crowne would not say a lot. He said they would have developed their plan in attempting to salvage this situ that is before Nasir. He would want to ensure that if things don't work out his client's way, he would definitely try to get a lesser sentence in regards to if they don't accept what they will bring forward at that tribunal. So, viewers and subscribers, it's going to be a tough one. But some would say, we have faith in Dr. Emir Crowne and his team. Yes, many will say that. Viewers and subscribers, with that said, we have reached the end of our Sports Week in Review, where we just looked at Joneille Smith underwent surgery, a successful one. VCB Lord champs for her competitive edge. Salwa retains Dr. Emir Crowne as her legal woes continue. And there will be no Racers Grand Prix for the 2020 track and field season. Viewers and subscribers, thank you very much for tuning in. Our valued viewers and subscribers, we appreciate you. We hope that you continue to give us the support here on the Coach's Desk. For those who are new, please hit the subscribe button. And I encourage you to tell a friend about Coach's Desk. I'm out.